Hey guys, we're going to be playing this game called Othercide. I am going into this with bare minimum information on it. I only know it's a strategy game with some weird looking enemies, as you can see right there. I'm hoping it's pretty RPG-like with the strategy elements. I think I already booted it up and lowered the volume. Yeah, volume is lower because it was deafening at first. It's also got some kick-ass music. So let's hop straight in. Middle save slot. Difficulty mode. And there's the original experience. Sacrificing a daughter is the only way to heal another one. I don't know what that means. Dream is easy mode, it looks like. Free resurrection tokens, and they recover 50% HP every new day. Nah, we're hardcore. Nightmare. From behind the veil they grow. Those you should why can't I read? Those you should always beware. In muted darkness they flow. Those who feed on your nightmares. For centuries the mother has protected the veil, preventing it from shattering. Her journey has led her to the deserted streets of the city, rotted by the plague, where a greater threat awaits. Why are there subtitles if it's not actually reading it for me?
He needs us. The other has come for the chosen one, and soon the veil will break. The suffering cannot continue.
You remember at last who you really are. No, I don't. Age of Shattering, 1897.
Suffering festers within him. The edge of reality frays. Each battle takes more and more out of me. The other could shred the veil and devour our world. Will you stay with me until the end? I'll give what I can, what I have left. Let it go here and no further. Watch, my friend. Once I move to strike, the first will fall.
Okay, HP is up here. Obviously they die if they run out of HP. Action points, most actions cost action points. Move to the red square. The farther you move, the more action points it will cost you.
The other sends more against us.
So is it 10 per square? Or was that only 10 because I was moving diagonally? And side to side is 5 or something? Select the attack skill. That symbol means it's an instant action skill and is played immediately and costs action points. I can hit anything that's adjacent to me. I really like the whole black and white thing, except for things that are red. Timeline orders all units by their initiative and moves forward whenever a unit ends their turn. A unit can play when it reaches 0 on the left side of the timeline. Makes sense. The unit will move to 50 on the timeline and recover all their AP for the next turn. Can we only move once? what is this? Delayed skills immediately end the unit's turn, and their powerful effects are activated later in the timeline. So is this him right here, or is this him? This one is him. But he's way back there, so I'll get 2 turns before he can even go once with that delayed action. Cultist is preparing a delayed massive shot. Select shield charge. Now tell me what it does. This skill will delay the target's next action and will also cancel their delayed action, massive shot. Sounds pretty strong. Interrupt skills can stop a single enemy attack and immediately launch a counterattack, or an interrupt skills cost HP. Select Vengeful Stance will interrupt the next melee attack and launch a devastating counterattack. I would like to slash this guy first and then take Vengeful Stance for other things, but okay. Target your own active unit to launch interrupt skills. And then end my turn. Guess I'm gonna pay a tiniest amount of HP to avoid their attacks and kill them in the process. That seems really powerful.
Fear not. I can stop the attack before it happens.
Beer Tornado. Target your active unit to trigger the area of effect attack. Oh, but it puts me all the way back there. That's a delayed action. Oh. No. Delay is the little stopwatch thing. Okay. It's not setting me loose yet. Your unit will go into burst if they start using their last 50 AP. This pushes your unit back to 100 on the timeline, so be careful to burst only when you need an extra move or to deal a killing blow to a wounded enemy. Some skills like Shield Charge can delay the next time an enemy will play to give you more control on the timeline. Dodge is the percent chance a unit has of avoiding an attack. Yes, this we know. Armor is a unit's protection. It represents the damage deducted from each attack received. Armor and dodge can be modified by ally or enemy skills, so always pay attention to skill descriptions. Timeline is the key to winning. Powerful blade skills end your unit's turn immediately, activate later. Interrupt skills prepare your unit to block an attack and strike back after their turn. Some skills delay the next time an enemy will play to give you more control. Last 50 AP puts you in burst.
Gift gives me such strength.
Okay, what is Hail of Shards? Deals up to 402 AoE damage. Each 15 initiative units up to 3 times has a range of 6. That'll go after the heavy shot, or whatever it was called. So we are going to shield charge this guy first. Knock him back. And then we're going to take a Vengeful Stance for when this guy comes up to hit us. Yeah, select myself. how many times does Vengeful Stance activate? Yeah, says it right there. Cancel the first melee attack. I'll finish this guy off with a slash, take another Vengeful Stance for the next guy that's coming up on us. Oh, I didn't think they would be able to attack immediately. Maybe only he could because he spawned right next to me. Okay. This is that Plague Doctor coming up on us. I would not have thought that was a Plague Doctor if he didn't have the name. Where are these other guys? All the way up here. Okay. $792 damage. That'll insta-kill him. Let's do our slash Vengeful Stance combo. Keep ourselves nice and as high on HP as possible. Okay, this guy right here probably has armor because he's got that shield. Plague Butcher. Let's inspect this guy. Okay, it doesn't really give me much more information than I could probably piece together on my own, just by looking at him. Okay, that is 45 AP. Yeah, we can do that. Vengeful Stance to kill this guy. Oh, actually I didn't need to do that. I should have paid attention to the timeline. He's super far back. But if I slash him, it won't quite kill him, and it'll put me behind him. Yeah, there we go. Now we can actually make use of our Vengeful Stance. Okay, so he's got 226 armor. So that'll take 3 slashes while he has that armor amount to take him down. What does Imbue Blade do? Okay, so let's move here. Then we'll Imbue Blade. Be a lot of damage. And then maybe we can kill him with a slash after that. I don't feel like doing math right now. So does armor get permanently brought down when he deals damage? No, it doesn't. Okay, so yeah, slash will definitely kill him now. Who do we have left? Nothing else on the board, it looks like. What is that?
He is here. The Chosen One. I don't want to harm you, little one.
But we want to harm you. Very much.
That thing at 10,000 health. If it makes me fight it, I don't think I'll win.
I have failed. You most of all. I fought with every bone and sinew. All I am, I leave to you. Take it. My blood is my legacy. May it spill forth into an army to rend suffering from its host.
The city was destroyed, the veil fractured, thousands of souls perished, swallowed by the void.
My voice destroyed a city. It's not enough. How soon will you hatch? I want you in this world. I want to see what you can do. To those that hurt me.
Well, I think
To
I
those
did.
you will hurt. I can't wait.
Time and space converged, reality and unreality were on the edge of destruction. For the first time, an other was close to breaking through.
Do not despair. My life lights your path. Do you remember our journey together? This time, let me guide you. You will wield my memories like a sword, and with them, grow our army.
Interesting, interesting. And thus were they trapped in an everlasting loop from recollection to recollection. Daughters of the Red Mother die only to rise again. Does that mean I don't need to really worry about sacrificing them to heal others?
This dark corner of existence is a harbinger. Soon all will follow. The very fabric of our reality is threatened. My last breath is near. My daughters, you are of me. Put an end to suffering.
Othercide is a game about sacrifice and tough choices. Progress is autosave, so there is no turning back. The enemies in Othercide are lethal, and every mistake will cost you dearly. Your daughters will die, and you will lose only to rise stronger again. The game expects players to fail, but failure is not the end. After ending a run, you restart with additional bonuses and even the ability to resurrect fallen daughters for a cost. I didn't think this game was going to be roguelite.
From this side of the veil, I can give you my daughters, birthed from my soul. You will need them to fight.
This is the chrono map. From here, you'll be able to manage your daughters and the inner void, select your next mission from the attack menu, end the day. Enter the inner void and germinate a new daughter. Here you can manage your daughters. Here you can also manage your daughters. Creating a daughter costs 200 vitae. So the only thing I know about it before it pops out is its name. I guess Clemens is fine. Blade Master excels in melee duels. Oh, then we get to choose a class for him. Soul Singer supports her sisters from afar. Shield Bearer protects her sisters. So I guess I already have one Blade Master and one Soul Singer. So I'll make you a Shield Bearer. Let's see how these stats on the right side change between classes. Okay, so 200 more health, twice the armor. Dodge doesn't seem to change. So that might only be from equipment. Of course, the squishier ones deal more damage. Oh wow, the Blade Master's even squishier than the Soul Singer? I would have thought the gun one is the squishiest. Has the armor again, but they have about the same amount of health. Yeah, definitely going Shield Bearer. And
The others are
confirm.
converging, warping reality. You must stop suffering from feeding. Go. Close the first synapse.
Wanna see what these markings are? Nope. Okay, so it looks like the skulls are bosses. I don't know what the exclamation point is, though. New missions or synapses appear each day. Beat a synapse to close it. Alright, I can take 1 to 3 daughters. View mission details, choose the daughters you want to send. Was this the only details? Hunt all creatures? Okay, we're fighting cursed therapists. I don't recall. That might have been the gun guys. I know the Plague Doctor was the ones with the giant sickles. Yeah, just take all 3 of them because I only have 3. Start mission.
Farewell, daughters.
While a unit is engaged in melee combat, attacks from the flank or the back will hurt more.
How many have died to appease suffering's ambition? How many more?
Okay, where are these enemies at? Okay, the other 2 are over here. Those 2 curse therapists, and yes, they are the gun guys. And up the first attack on an ally on a range of 10. Okay, so I think I want to send my shield guy and my... I should probably use real names. Send Clemens and Felicity over here. And then Grace should be able to handle that guy, the Plague Doctor, solo. Don't need to set up my intercepting round yet. I'm expecting these guys to do their delayed shot. Do they even have the... Yeah, they have the massive shot, but they don't have to do it. They do also have a snapshot. But if they do the snapshot, it's gonna be 150 damage to us. Yeah, I'd rather intercepting round and take a guaranteed 50 damage as opposed to possible 100. Bring Clements over here too. If I move any farther, I'm going to go back to 100 because it'll be bursting. So we'll just sit here. No, not there. I want to intern. I want to sit right here. Grace does not have Vengeful Stance, it looks like. How far can this guy move? I will have Grace move right here. Try and bait the Plague Doctor in. And then get him on my turn. So neither one shot. I probably should have looked at the range they could attack. Yeah, they clearly could have shot me. They just didn't. Okay. Deals up to 84 damage 3 times. Block the target in its current direction. Has a range of 6. How much health do these guys have? 420. So we cannot kill it with just Felicity. We'll do this, then we can burst with Clements to finish it off. Have Felicity intercepting round to make sure Clements doesn't get shot in return. I keep doing these counters without actually looking at the timeline. That was 50 wasted HP. I'll learn. If I just end here, I don't need to worry about them hitting me. Then I can burst next turn to just deal a bunch of damage to them. Okay, so this is gonna deal 679 damage. So yeah, it'll kill the Plague Doctor.
No mercy.
Grace has done her job for this combat. We're gonna gun down this guy over here because we can do 2 of our shots without going into burst. You know what?
No mercy.
Why not burst and just kill everything left with Felicity? Oh,
Another terror to
because there's going to be a new spawned enemy. That's fine. Do we
Shatter
know
them.
where it's going to be popping up? Popping up there. And we can still move with Clements. We'll have Clements move over here. In turn, the Plague Doctor will have to close in on us. Yeah, and we can just burst and kill it with Grace immediately.
How foolish my fears. My brave daughter is
Easy
spent.
peasy lemon squeezy.
She must rest till a new day.
Okay, so if we have, from the sounds of that, it seems like if we have multiple missions in a day, we can only send each daughter on a mission once.
Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress.
So do you get a baseline amount of XP for just going on the mission and then like 20 more per enemy killed? Because both Felicity and Grace killed 2, and they're 40 higher than Clements. Recollection ends if you have no way to continue, if you get beaten by a boss, or if you choose to end it yourself. This will let you start a new try on the first day and gives you access to more shards, resources that you gained from missions and can use to buy remembrances, power-ups. You only move to the next day after closing at least one synapse. Is there a downside to leaving some synapses open? Like, does it make going farther down harder? Daughters need to rest. They cannot fight more than once per day. Can only move to the next day after closing at least one synapse. This we know. One of our daughters can learn a new skill in the inner void. I think 2 of our daughters can learn a new skill. Observe her in more detail to learn about her. Here you can see your daughter's stats, traits, and skills. Skills can be unlocked by reaching new levels of mastery and upgraded with memories. This daughter has earned a new trait reflecting what she has experienced. Traits cannot be removed or changed, even in death. But I guess skills can be lost during death. Each time you unlock a new skill, you have to choose between 2 different abilities. Increase armor by 180 for 40 AP, probably is what it means. It doesn't actually say AP. But it's a reaction, so it's health, maybe, that I'm spending. And move up 15 initiative units on the timeline for each incoming attack. Yeah. Says I guess it's currently 40 HP, but it's 5% HP cost. Shield Bash. I do like Shield Bash. So we'll take that. What was Slam? Maybe Slam was the one I used in the intro. Yeah. Well, darn it. Could have had a nice defense up move. Okay. What new gun ability do we want? A second reaction deals up to 233 damage to enemy in range, taking damage from an ally. Has a range of 7. Wrathful Rain, deal up to 333 AoE damage, then move to an empty tile. Let's actually watch the video of what it does. So does she follow up after an enemy, or after an ally attacks with that? Do lack AoEs right now. And that would be nice to get her out of melee combat. And it's an instant action. We're going with that. She got a trait. Aggressive. Damage plus 50. From her first step, she has led the fight against evil. Did Felicity get a trait? Nope. Only Grace. Dash 5 tiles, deal up to 401 damage. That'll make her nice and mobile. Or a reaction. React to an enemy finishing movement in melee range and deal up to 531 damage. For a cost of 5% HP. A little bit more mobile, or a reaction. I want the reaction. Don't. Yeah, she does not already have a reaction. Let's check out what these exclamation points are. Bunch of character entries. I'm not going to read all those right now.
Remember.
Remembrances give you access to bonuses that last through the whole recollection. A remembrance remains unlocked once it is unlocked, even if you start a new recollection. Unlocking a remembrance doesn't activate it automatically. You must use shards to activate it. You earn shards every time you complete a mission, but your pool of shards is limited to those you had at the start of the recollection. Once you start a new recollection, you get access to all your earned shards. I don't have any shards right now. Damaged left eyeball. Awesome, I always wanted one of those. Torn from its socket, this eyeball stares infinitely into nothingness. Surrounding the pupil is a golden halo that oozes blood from its myriad gashes. One of our daughters can learn a new skill in the interval. I thought I just learned a skill. Yeah. Everybody learn their skills. What are you talking about? An impossible difficulty hunt? I don't believe it's impossible. Mental creatures, more therapists, and scavengers. Those were the little crawling things. Single synapse, so no downside to bringing all of my
What more
daughters.
must we sacrifice before the end?
You now have access to more skills, allowing you to combine different actions, interrupts, and
These
reactions.
statues remember no victory, no heroes, only pain.
And this is a thing I find really cool that I noticed. As their HP goes down, the red on their scarf gets closer and closer to them. So like you see Felicity has spent a decent amount of HP, so the tip of her scarf is gray. I think that's neat. Okay, we got 3 therapists out there. Oh, 4 therapists. There's one over here too. What is the range on shot? Range of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need to move quite that far. I could probably move over here and then take a shot. That'll burst me anyway, and I'm not quite close enough. I will move right there instead. And end our turn. Shield bash does not move us, it only moves the enemy. Yeah, I'll just have Clemens rush down the center, take on the horde of them. She's got the highest defense. One more square is 10 AP. We'll just end the turn. See what the enemies decide to do. Alright, so if we move Grace in there, pretty sure Grace can one-shot it. Yeah, so we'll just need a burst with Grace to kill that guy. And that will go before his massive shot. So we don't need to worry about moving Felicity farther down to help Clemens with the horde of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll be able to shoot from there. And what are these skull icons? Maybe that's when one of the little voids opens up. We'll go ahead and burst, finish off this guy. One less enemy that can shoot at us with an instant shot. And deal some damage to him too, since we're already bursting. Go ahead and provide covering fire as well. Okay, so what is the range on all these? Is it just adjacent? Yeah, everything is just adjacent. We can deal 217 damage 3 times. Okay, if we shield bash, will that finish him off? That will finish him off. We would also slam to finish him off and finish moving closer to the other guy down there. Or I could just not burst. How will that affect things? I set massive shot that we already know how we're going to take care of. Yeah, I will just end Clemens' turn. She can finish him off with a full bar of AP in a moment.
Shred them down.
Yeah, she's already bursting. We'll move her back towards the center, because I don't know where the gates are going to pop up for the scavengers.
The Doctor has sent a new atrocity.
The new shift has just arrived.
Okay, spend a tiny amount of AP to finish him.
A clean cut.
Move up closer and kill this one with lunge.
Shatter them.
Excellent. That will have Clemens catch up a bit more in terms of experience to the other two. That's all Clemens is doing this turn. Okay, I thought it was going to be 3 scavengers. Didn't realize the one up top was going to be a therapist. But that doesn't change much. Clemens will still be able to take that one out. Grace can move over to him and take him out with 1 attack. And Felicity can shoot this one that's trailing behind a little. Oh. I was not expecting him to dodge one. That's fine. It changes nothing.
One less to plague the innocent.
Bleed them dry.
Okay, so we have 2 more gates that popped up. Both towards Clements. Whatever pops out, we'll need to move anyway, so we don't need to worry about bursting.
Whatever we can to prevent this torture.
Departure unlocked? What is a
Memories
departure?
of another life. Guard them well.
Okay, so that's going to be a scavenger, and that's going to be a scavenger. Got a feeling they're going to close in on Grace, so we're going to immovable stance, since that'll counter once they get close. Or counter the first one that gets close. One square away from our range. So is he. Gotta move one more space. Now we can blast this guy. First and finish him off. Because we definitely can't afford to let Clemens handle him, because she needs to kill the therapist. We'll have Clemens move a bit farther away than she needs to try and make the scavenger go for Grace so she can counter it.
Striking.
Bleed them dry.
Yeah, we'll just fall back right here. Be even farther away from the scavenger. And I still went for her. Do they know when I'm trying to counter? Well, looks like a good setup for me to try out my new move. And I don't like taking that much damage. At least it is barely anything, because she's our tank. Okay, so this only goes off when they finish their movement in melee range. I could possibly hit them both if I move right here and do Imbued Blade. And that will still put me in front of them in initiative. Yeah, let's do that. We can take care of that shooty guy with Felicity. Speed Blade's going to do 931 damage. And as long as it doesn't miss, it will kill both of them. $94 damage 3 times. I can just guarantee that they die. Move over here. At the same time, and shoot up the therapist. This burst to finish him off.
Whatever we can to prevent this torture.
Finally, Clemens gets another turn. We can do smash twice. Just keep shoving them down the initiative. Not that we needed it because it kills them anyway.
Exquisite.
I don't think there's any more gates, so we'll just end Clemens' turn right there. Both of these guys are dead from the Imbued Blade.
No mercy.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Visitor unlocked. What is a visitor?
Striking.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Ooh, nice. Felicity got a
Come what
trait.
may, we will slow suffering's
Looks
progress.
like Grace got another trait. Poor Clement's got nothing. Memories are obtained when killing certain enemies. They are upgrades you can assign to your daughter's skills, adding various effects. Anything from increasing damage or defense to impacting the timeline. Additionally, every memory unlocks a new part of the codex and the memories section. Alright, let's see what our new trait is. Ooh, makes her a little faster. That'll be nice. We do quite a bit of attacking with Felicity. Let's see what kind of memories we have. Increase critical chance by 5%. Another increase critical chance by 5%. Increase the damage by 55. That could be quite useful on her shot action since it hits 3 times and it has good range. Oh, but it costs Vitae to put these on. Oh, we've got 800 of that. We'll give her Departure. And on Slash, we will put... It's 63... Yeah. Well, it's an extra attack on there. And it'll bump it up to over 800. Yeah. We'll toss that in. You get another trait? Yeah, she did. Less XP gain, but higher crit damage. What's her crit chance? Is this good or bad? Guess I can't see crit chance right here. Somehow I was reading this is also critical damage, but that increases crit chance. But I don't think Clemens needs a memory. I don't really need any more daughters right now either, so we're not going to germinate. Just go to the next day.
Time slips by.
Okay, so we've got 2 synapses. I think I'll create another daughter and take 2 on each mission.
Give life to our daughters. Please,
Marcy's a
guide her
fine
well.
name. What class do I want her to be? We'll do a second Blade Master.
Now, unleash her on any who stand in her way.
So I guess they always start with the same moves, because she also has Slash and Imbue Blade. Let's see what Regenerate does. Does that cost Vitae? No, that's sacrificing the daughter to heal. The only way to heal a daughter is to sacrifice another daughter of an equal or higher level. The surviving daughter will be healed and receive a fragment of the sacrificed daughter's soul, gaining some of its power. The sacrificed daughter will be laid to rest in the cemetery. So, yeah, I don't think it will actually let me do this because Mercy is a lower level than Felicity. But she's not so hurt that I feel like I need to heal her right now anyway. Challenging rescue. Escort and save the Bright Soul. We got plague doctors, plague guards, and plague butchers. The guard must be the one with the big shield that we saw in the opening. I have no idea what the butcher is. We'll take Clemens and Felicity on this. And then Grace and Mercy can go on the other mission where they just need to kill a bunch of stuff.
Farewell, daughters.
Synapse, Bright Soul, reach the escape area, then use the leave skill for the Bright Soul, and each
As the
daughter
plague
will
ravaged
lose
the
if the Bright
city,
Soul is killed.
They trapped the healthy within.
Okay, before I start moving the soul, let's see where the enemies are. Didn't say there were therapists here. It said there was doctors, butchers, and something else. Guards. Okay, so yeah. Who am I moving right now? I'm moving the Bright Soul right now. I'll just have it come right here. End its turn. Don't want to push it too far ahead. While I clear out some of these enemies.
Impressive.
So strong now with that memory we slotted in there. I'll move down here and intercepting round will deal 299 damage 2 times. That will not be enough to kill the butcher, but it interrupts the attack. I think I can... I believe that clears me to send Clements farther down. Yeah, we're just gonna throw Clements way down there.
Dry.
So we have someone down lane for when more enemies spawn, and she can hold them up. Alright, so the butcher is not going to be going anytime soon. Yeah, if we move down here, we'll go before the butcher again. Only thing that's going to happen in between there is more enemies are going to spawn. And leave is 0 AP. We might be able to make it all the way down there with the Bright Soul next turn. Okay, so this... I don't think it's going to quite kill him. I don't want to do Wrathful Rain. I could use it to get quite a bit of distance between us by jumping to the other side of this pit. That might be a play.
Impressive.
Do these sword icons that pop up above them mean they will attack, or just that I'm in attack range of them? Maybe it means that they're in attack range of me? Okay, so I will burst... come down right here. Take a shot to kill this guy, since I'm bursting anyway.
The cure will be found.
And then intercepting round, just in case this Plague Doctor tries to come up and hit me. If we just move down here, only that Butcher goes, and then we can definitely make it to the exit with the Bright Soul right after Clements. I'll come over here, we'll lunge into this guy's back, finish off the other Plague Doctor with Felicity shooting it, and then we can just ignore the Butcher and go down to the exit. Yeah, no matter what I do, I'm bursting again, might as well do lunge, just in case it tries to dodge. We barely made it in there on this turn. That is the Bright Soul out. What about your counter? Does it not protect you? Oh, jeez.
The new shift has
Oh, that was pretty. That was kind of brutal. Well, that is unfortunate. Felicity was super useful. I'm not sure if I get that memory back that I equipped on her. When a daughter dies, they are laid to rest in the cemetery. You can resurrect a daughter using resurrection tokens. Any memories the daughter has equipped are lost on death. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Resurrection tokens are rewarded when successfully completing rescue missions or when unlocking certain remembrances.
Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress.
Well, that sucks. I guess it's a good thing I just Made Mercy. See what our trade is on Clements. Or I could immediately bring Felicity back. I don't think I really need the Vitae right now. We'll bring Felicity back since she's one of my
you are
stronger daughters.
What will you remember now?
When a daughter dies, she ends in the cemetery. You can resurrect a daughter using resurrection tokens. Any memories the daughter has
Remember their
equipped are
courage.
lost on death. Resurrection tokens are blah blah blah. We just read that. Additional tokens can be unlocked via remembrances or by sacrificing a bright soul. Which is how we just got this one. Yes, resurrect Felicity. Alright, so Clement's got the end of turn delay down. That's good. Looks like after being resurrected, Felicity is not tired, so we can take her on that second mission. But I think she also did not get any experience. The hard hunt. This should not be difficult at all. So we got a level 3, a level 2, and a level 1. Curse therapists and butchers is what it's warning me about.
What more must we sacrifice before the
But there
end?
could clearly be more, since it didn't warn me about therapists and the Bright Soul mission, and there were therapists and scavengers.
A wretched stench to mark a vile horror.
That's too zoomed out. Alright, so when the sword symbols pop up above them, it seems like that does mean they will attack. Just barely out of my range, but I'm out of its range. Nothing's gonna attack Mercy if she moves over here. And Grace is clear if she moves there. Alright, so this guy has 414 health. We'll be able to move Grace down here to kill him herself. If I move right here, I should be able to shoot this therapist that's coming up on Grace. And then I'm not gonna burst. Have Mercy come over here and finish off that guy, so she gets some extra experience. Even though it bursts her, that's fine.
Flawless.
Let's move a little extra. Here, make sure she's out of harm's way. You can move move down here, take out this
Whatever we can
therapist.
to prevent this torture.
These guys might close in on Grace, so we'll do her immovable stance. Maybe even move her in farther. Yeah, we'll move her in right there. It doesn't say they're gonna attack, and this guy up here is probably gonna come straight towards her. And Felicity's activation right there. I swear, if I just killed another daughter, at least she counters multiple things. Ah. But now I know for sure that sword simple means I can attack them, not that they will attack me.
Progress has its setbacks.
And tell me about it.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Two more butchers. Those guys are scary. If I move down here, that's 71. We're able to delayed action. But it will go first. I'll move right here and end the turn. Where's this other butcher going? Yeah, so her intercepting round does not protect herself, only an ally. So we could burst to do quite a bit of damage. Finish him off, do another shot, deal some damage here, and then Wrathful Rain to get away. And it dodged one of our attacks. I'm gonna Wrathful Rain right now, though. Jump back over here. And then since we're going to be throwing Mercy in, we'll do Intercepting Round.
The veil grows weaker. His power stronger.
Okay, so if I do Imbued Blade, it'll put me right in front of them on the timeline. So that's what we'll do, because this should kill them both.
Progress has its setbacks.
Shatter them.
Got two Cursed Therapists. If I move over here, I will have 29 AP left. And That'll let me slash once for 676 damage, which will kill him. So that's what we'll... Oh, why can't I slash? Oh, because it's 30 AP. But I can imbued slash on him. And Felicity come over here and take out this guy with just some normal shots.
A bitter victory.
And Mercy has it in the bag now.
One less to plague the innocent. Come what
Fine, we
may,
can always bring
we
Grace
will
back to
slow
life later.
suffering's Progress.
Felicity's up to level 4 now. And Mercy got a trait and a skill.
Though the danger passes, we must prepare for the next.
Okay, so now she's got the Arrogant. Less XP, more critical damage. You got Aggressive, that's nice. Not sure if I was too impressed with Immovable Stance. I really only got to use it once and it got me killed. Because I moved poorly. Because the death is definitely on me, not the ability. I'd rather have a reaction like that on a character with armor, like Clements. We're gonna go Lightning Strike this time. And let's put nothing on Mercy. But we will be putting Impasse on Clements since she has the trait for higher critical damage. We'll give her a higher critical chance too. And nothing on Clements either. And that's going to be where we stop playing for today. I'll definitely do at least one more stream of this, finish up our first run. I was not expecting the game to be a roguelite style game. I was expecting a something more RPG-ish with a straightforward story. But we'll see how things go. Thanks for stopping by and watching. If you happen to be watching on YouTube, click a button. Like, subscribe, dislike, the close button on your browser. I'll just click one of them. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.